right, good morning everybody. Happy Monday. I have on a hat. It's cold. It's freaking freezing. It's like 20 something degrees outside. Okay, we gotta get on our scrum call. But yeah. And then I'm gonna make some coffee. And then I'm gonna see what work I can get done for the day, because over the weekend we had a Tableau update, and we also had an update to our data warehouse. So everything's kind of catching up from over the weekend. So nothing's refreshed. Like all of my jobs failed. I need to go. That's what I probably need to start working on first, because I saw all the failure notification emails that came through. So I probably need to fix those first. Are my headphones, what's going on with the headphones? Because it used to make, it says it's connected. Hold on, was it canceled? Can you hear the wind whistling? Because I can hear it through my headphones. It is so cold outside, y'all. Like, it is no joke. All right, let's try and join this call. I believe there's like 2 people out today on our team, so hopefully it'll be quick because I want some coffee. Hey everyone, going okay? How are you guys? Look, it's so cold already. No, thank you. And y'all are expected to travel in this? Like, see, that's the problem. Okay. Let's go make some coffee and get warm. Yeah, this coffee is needed in this place. Good morning everybody, and happy Tuesday. We are needing to get caught up on a lot of things since a lot of data didn't come through yesterday. I wasn't able to update a lot of things, and I was waiting to see like, hey, would it be late? And it didn't even update. So we'll see what happens today. But I still need to restart some jobs, get some Tableau dashboards updated, get some reports out. I'm gonna work on, because some of the data I needed was updated, so I'm gonna get the results updated for one of those. I'm gonna work on that now. And then I think I'm gonna, well, hold on, I can't work on this code yet. So we'll see about that. Then we have coffee. It came out really good. Okay, so let me work on getting this data together. I need to get my BigQuery access updated. Apparently I submitted something wrong. I don't know, like the instructions aren't clear. I think I selected the wrong persona, and they're telling me like, hey, what you're asking for doesn't match the persona you chose. Like, look, I'm sorry. I may have to redo it. And then yesterday I reached out to someone like, hey, we're supposed to be working on this project for March. Like, it's February 24th. We're supposed to be working on this project for March, and we don't have access to the data. And I'm asking someone who I see created this report, like, hey, how do we get access to the tables? And they're like, oh, submit this request. Our team can run an ad hoc request. I don't want an ad hoc request. We need access to the tables in order to automate it ourselves, because it's one of the metrics that we are including in this. It's not everything. We don't need an ad hoc. We need to be able to automate it ourselves. So if we don't have access to the data, like, or the data source, like the tables, because he's like, oh, this metric comes from several different tables, because this one's in one table, this one's in another table, and you need to like pull like, if you tell me what tables they're in and can we get access to it, that's my main question. Like, it says need more info. Okay, what info do you need? What did I do wrong? Oh, let me finish this report, because I'll be scattered and all over the place if I don't get things done. So I am going to look at the numbers, like the results for the 2 work groups that we own, and see what their numbers look like. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I'm losing track of time. I need to update some results. Okay, so that's what I was working on, because we got some data, like there's still some issues with this migration of data coming over, and it caused like data to be missing or not updating beyond last week. So late yesterday afternoon, some of the data came some of the data refreshed where I could update it, but there's still some missing data. So I'm trying to scramble to change my code to modify it, because in my code, let me go to it, because that's what I'm working on now, seeing if I can modify this. I just gave up on it in my code, and I just manually calculated it, or calculated it using Excel, because I was on a time crunch. I just needed to get it done, and I was like, I'll fix the code tomorrow to get this, because I'm like, I could not figure it out as quickly as I needed to. So I just was like, let me just manually calculate this in Excel, get them the number they need, and then tomorrow I'll work on fixing it in the code, because I tried a couple different things in the code and it wasn't giving me the result I wanted. Like I have these calculations in my code that shows whether or not, so I can calculate overall performance and see what percent of employees are on target for hitting specific metrics, right? I have it broken down by work group, which is a part of the issue, because different work groups have different targets. So the way that it's calculated normally, it's fine, but with the results for a metric being missing, I'm like, okay, I need to consolidate these groups as one, and the way that they're in the code is separated. So trying to figure out how to consolidate them as one. I think I need to, did I try concact? I don't know what I tried. I'll have to go back in here, because I know I tried commenting out, like taking one of the metrics out that we weren't getting, that we don't have, like the data is just completely missing for this specific metric. So I tried commenting out that metric to do the calculations, but that wasn't working. I don't think I tried to concat to group all these different work groups together. I think that's what I want to try. And I just was like, you know what? I'll figure that out tomorrow. Let me just calculate them together in Excel and send that out. So I did that last night, because they're in different data frames. I want to kind of merge them together, because I need to stack rank them together is the thing. What was the problem? I'm trying to remember now. I'm like, I forgot everything overnight. Oh, that's what it was. I had to add a column in. I was adding in a column to calculate the total percent of employees because I wanted to combine the two work groups together. So I had to add in a column to calculate the total percent of employees meeting target within these two groups, right? But I had combined them together, but it wasn't, I thought I added the column in, but I added it into a different data frame than the one that was doing the calculations. That was the problem. So I need to go back to this other data frame. Y'all, my naming conventions may not be the best when it comes to data frames. So I try to name them similar so I know what it is, like when I create a new one, and the names are just so similar. So the one I thought I modified was not the one I modified. So I need to go back to the original data frame and see if I can add in this column to calculate the overall performance there. And that's where I got the idea, like, hey, it was applying to two separate data frames. So I was like, oh, what if I just concact these two data frames together, like combine them? Or I could I query? No, I could it's either concact or merge. You know, like join them together, maybe. If I join them, maybe I'll try to join them together. I'm just spitballing ideas to see. But that's what I need to do. But we have a call. I only have one call today. Well, hold on. There was just a call yesterday. Why is this another? Okay, so there's two calls actually, but I don't think I'm attending this other call at 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna start, and I apologize. Like I haven't been the best at, why is it blurry? I haven't been the best vlogger. I haven't been talking to y'all. I haven't been telling you what I've been doing. I've just been stressed. I'm tired. I don't know what is happening in life. Like I feel so out of it as it relates to everything right now. I'm done and over it, you guys. I really am. Like I'm burnt. I'm completely burned out. Like that's how I feel. Like nothing matters. I don't care about anything or anyone at the moment. So we're supposed to be for this March sales initiative, right? With this, or shift in focus on what products they want to sell for March sales, right? There's a metric as a part of the March sales. They want employees to hit a target for this metric that I personally, even my BI person and also, a BI person and my finance person, they were like, I've never heard of this. I'm like, neither have I. So my manager is asking the person who sent her the report, like, hey, can you get get them access to the tables so we can, automate the reporting we need to build for this and how we need to look at performance. Person never responds. I'm like, okay, so if you have Excel, you can go to info and you can see who created that Excel file, right? Anytime you create a new Excel file, like open a new file, it tags your name to it if you're the creator of the file, right? If you originated it. So I do that. I go to info to find out who created this Excel file, because I'm assuming this is the person that created the report. Do that, find that person. It's someone that I've worked with in the past, but it's been years. So I reach out to him saying, hey, can you share the tables where this is coming from? Because the report has multiple metrics. I asked for this specific metric. And he's like, hey, it comes from several different sources. If it's something you need, submit a request to our team and we can, build a report that only has that metric. And I'm like, well, it's actually for a sales initiative for these sales channels for the month of March. We need to be able to code it so we can automate it. Y'all, I don't know where I was getting. Okay, so we need to be able to code it so we can automate it in reporting. And like, I don't need an Excel file. Like, that's not going to help me. I need to be able to calculate it on my own. So I just need to know what tables it is. Is it something like, if it's tables that you have or that you got to grant me access to, I can give you my Teradata ID, all of that, right? And then also my finance person was like, make sure you give me access if it's something we need access to. So, but he's like, because this is a part like of a bigger report, what I'll do is I'll give you the code just so you can get that specific metric, because again, it comes from several different tables. And he was not lying. I think when I looked through his code, it was like 10 tables that he was pulling this stuff from. So I'm glad he shared his code, that snippet on how they're calculating the metric. It's not that it's complicated. It's just that you have to join several different tables to get different data points from in order to calculate this metric. So he sent that to me yesterday. I shared it with finance. From what I can see, I have access to all the tables. Some of these I requested access to like last year. Long story short, I told my manager, I was like, hey, did you hear back from this person about are we still running with this metric from March? Because no one said anything since like I first heard about it last week. No one said anything about it. So I'm like, should I even start doing anything with this code? Because y'all haven't said anything on, is this still a thing? Like, is this still happening for the sales? And she's like, yeah, it's still happening. I'm still trying to get you guys access to the tables. And I'm like, well, I found the person who owns the report. He gave me his code, so I don't need access to the tables. I got the code, I've already ran it, and I have access to it. So the question is, are we still running with this metric as a part of March sales? And then our director comes in and is like, can so-and-so or someone on another team that doesn't even code asking like, hey, can they run this report? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. Why would I need someone who does not code to run code? Make it make sense. I'm just so confused. Like, why people, like, I felt offended. Because I'm like, and then I was confused. Because it's like, can they give us the reporting? I didn't know he coded. And he's like, is this a custom query? Yes. And even if it wasn't a custom query and it was an Excel report, where is he? I don't need an Excel report. I need to be able to code it. We need to be able to automate it in a dashboard. Two things this person does not do. So I'm literally dumbfounded. But anyways, let me get off my soapbox because I'm mad about it still, bringing it back up. We have this call in about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna continue to work on this code and try and figure out how I can combine these two data frames and try to figure out the best way. Either should I merge them? Because there's merge, join, concat. There's subtle differences in what they do. So they have, from what I recall, the two data frames, all of the columns are the same except for one work group doesn't have this metric. So I need to see what's the best method to go about combining them if they don't share all of the same columns, because I think with Concap they need to have the exact same columns. If I'm thinking about it correctly, I think Concap is similar to a union in SQL. I need to read up. I'm gonna look up the pandas documentation to see which one is the best route to go. So let's do that. Let's get on this call. Oh, I can't hear nothing. Oh, hello. That sounds right. Oh, no. I just need to get this moment on camera, you guys. I just recorded my final presentation for my master's degree. I need to edit it, and then I also need to edit my final paper, and I need to edit the code for my last project as well and turn it in. Like, just look over the code for this project. I did some edits to the code in the paper last night as well. Turned in my portfolio last night. It's been 2 years. I started this because I started in summer 2024. Because like after I finished my bachelor's degree, I was like, I'm done. And then shortly after, I was like, no, I emailed my counselor and was like, I think I want to get a master's degree. And she put me in contact with someone to look into starting my master's degree. And I looked into it and I contacted someone at work to see like, hey, because they had changed the program like at work, like on like how many credits and degrees, and they had changed the program at work pretty much. And also I did ask about last year I did look into getting a second master's degree, because I was like, oh, it would only be 6 classes to get a second master's degree. But I quickly, this last 6 months, I quickly changed my mind on that, because these last 6 months have been terrible. I feel like I'm losing, health has been declining. I feel like I'm losing my freaking mind. I've gained weight. My hair has been falling out. Like, my migraines have returned. Like, I haven't had migraines since maybe 2021. I gotta get myself back together, because it just feels like my life is in shambles. This has not been, getting a master's degree is not for the faint of heart. If you know someone, ask them if is this something they really want to do? Because it is hard. No time for nothing. Is your sanity in check? Lack of sleep. I literally feel like I am up until 1 a.m. At least 1 a.m. just trying to get homework done. Coffee has been my best friend. So the main thing I want to do is sleep for a few days, and then I need to start exercising again. I need to lose some weight. I need to eat better. I need to take care of me. I finally did my hair, because it's been months since I've even just done my hair. It's been 4 months. So I've been looking a hot mess. But this finally got my hair done over the weekend. So I'm ready to be done with this. I've been a shell of a person. It's just been so much to deal with in addition to this. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to being